guys, welcome to shop. I'm Fred. So today another small, well, it's actually a small long project. I don't know. It's going to be lengthy. I'm making the brake press for the press, and I got that auger bit there last week, and I'm cutting a 45 degree on a piece of cold rolled stock there. This machine, my milling machine, is not a heavy duty machine. I call it medium to light duty. Can't take a lot of deep cuts. It's working pretty good, and we'll get to that. But anyways, just another heads up. I got a little anxious with the press there. Finished off the big plate. She's sitting on the press, and took a big piece of Schedule 40 pipe, 6-inch, and just for shits and giggles, I squashed it. I'll give you a shot of that. You know, I'm kind of like a kid in a candy store. You know, you get a new toy working and you want to experiment. So I did some experimenting, and it, yeah, that 50-ton cylinder works awesome. Everything held together I was hoping for, but yeah, it squashed like a pancake. And I'm going to give you a few shots in there. So guys, that was a piece of 6-inch Schedule 40. It's a sacrificial piece. I use for practicing my 6G welding. Stick and a little bit of TIG here, and yeah, and I gave it a big squash. I laid a couple big passes there, but yeah, she split like a tin can there, and it's no longer a pipe anyways, but yeah, worked out well. That's 1/4 inch. Man, she just squashed that thing like butter, I guess. And the welds actually hold on the end. I'll be damned. So that was a 7018 rod that I used there. So it, yeah, it withstand the bend test anyways. But yeah, so I had fun just mashing it up. It was just spur of the moment. I would have loved to have this on video, because this would have been great to put on video, but unfortunately, spur of the moment, I found this in my junk bin and decided, all right, got the big plate on the press now, and let's give her hell. So I did, and that's what happened. So there we got the thick plate at 1 inch. Got those standoffs on there to stop it from sliding around, and actually with this with one of the welds here, I actually put a divot in the plate. That's how hard that those welds were, but she's all broke in now, so yeah, ready to go. So yeah. So guys, I'm cutting the edge on this. I'm putting it a 45 with about a 550 inch, a little over 1/2 inch width on there, 45 degree, and then I'm just going to get it. My mill only comes up to about this point here, which is probably 20 inches, because I have the auto feed on there, and my my DRO, what do you call it, track here on the side, so I lost a few inches, but the whole plate is 29 inches. So I trimmed this in there a few days ago. I'm just taking light cuts off it. Like I said, this machine's not a real heavy duty machine. Eventually I might invest in one, but for now, this is doing me pretty good. So I'm just taking light cuts off, about 30 thou, and just back and forth and lowering it and going back in. This auger bit is only about, I guess, yeah, it's about a 1/4 inch auger bit there. So it doesn't have a whole lot of girth, so I have to move the table up and down, in and out as well. So, all right, guys. So we're going to finish off this last pass on the bottom, and we'll go from there. All right, hang in there. Let me get started. Okay, guys, I've got the YZ locked off, and we're going to be going real slow feed rates. I put a little bit of oil on there just to help the cutting process. Alright, and it's noisy as hell, so you probably won't be able to hear me as I'm cutting. So I'm just going to move the camera out of the way a little bit so the table can move over. Hang in there. Okay guys. Okay guys, we're on our last pass here. Okay guys, so I just cleaned up, got a pretty decent finish on that. No step. Yeah, pretty happy with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up some stops here, because now I have to bring this plate over about 8 inches. Instead of me having to retram everything and dial everything, I'm going to put a couple stops here, slide it over, tighten it down, and I just got to make sure all the shit is out from the corners here. And we're going to continue on with the little piece on the end there. Hang in there and I'll give you a shot of that. So I've got to finish off this piece here all the way to the end here, which is about about 6 inches actually. So that'll take me a little bit of time. This was a, oh geez, I don't know how many passes I put on there, but quite a few. It turned out well. Like I said, just a little over it's a ½ inch 550. That's what I wanted. I measured a plate at a shop there, and the V-groove wasn't too aggressive, so that'll work out for me. So I've got to make one more of these and a V-groove on both sides of the same type of plate, which will fit in for the bending part. And I found some not radial bearings. I found SK have linear bearings, so I can put it right on a round stock, and it'll slide up and down. Where radial bearings are just bearings on the side as guides, but the linear bearing will work out much better. Anyways, guys, so that's it. All right, I'm just going to trim that piece over and we'll start. Okay, guys, so I've cleaned up the table, moved it over. I got these stops here where I'm pulling the metal or the material against these stops. They're just the clamps I've clamped down. And now these are all tight. So we're going to continue on, remove these. We're going to continue on with finishing off this piece here. All right, guys, hang in there. Okay, guys, so we've taken off about 160 thou off of this now. We're almost to our final cut. So what I'm going to do is I am going to slide a piece of paper underneath here and just see how much more I have to go. So this paper here is about 3/1000 of an inch. So let me just get this all the way in there, right about there. So yeah, I can just slightly tug it out. So I'm going to dial in about 3/1000. I've taken the lash out of the y-axis, and we'll get this thing as true as possible across here. All right, hang in there. There you have it. Just a slight touch there. And she was able to slide that paper in. And she pops it. Okay, good. Alright, we're going to lock down everything again. Give this maybe a little bit of oil. Help those carbides. And we're going to crank up the speed to about 1300 and slow down the feed rate on the table. Okay guys, I'm going to bring you to the other side, get a straight edge, and we'll go across that lip. Let me just clean it up. Okay guys, so it's all cleaned up. It's dead nuts on there. So I've got a straight edge. If you can see that there. Here, let me send you out a little bit. So I got the straight edge here. What I'm going to do is just go across those 2 points where it joined in, and we'll check it for how good it went. Look at that. That is just fantastic. It turned out perfect. Well, I'm happy with that. Now we'll go down and do the other half of this V-groove. All right, hang in there. Okay guys, we're on our last and final cut here. Okay guys, so we're done with this one plate now. Just take a file there and just break this edge here, break this edge here. So this one's done. Okay, let me get it out of the mill and we'll come back. Okay guys, so I've got the other piece in the mill all leveled up and trimmed up. So what I did is I put those end stops on there and butt it up against there and then tighten up the toe clamps here. So I'm not going to do that today. That'll be another day. But I just want to give you a heads up and a close up. So there we go. So we'll probably start on that maybe next week. Get that done. Anyways, I'm going to give you a shot of the finished plate. Hang in there. Okay guys, so there's a finished plate there. And this one here is, I think I said 28 inches. Yeah, it's 27 and 3/4. So that'll be the 45 degrees there. And I got to make another plate that actually pushes down. So there'll be two outer plates and one inner plate. And I don't know if I should get this hardened. If any of you guys have any suggestions that I should get it hardened, or because this is cold rolled already, that's pretty hardened steel, I guess, to a certain degree, give me a comment. I don't want to make these all over again. So yeah, so the other plate will be sandwiched in there. I'm going to have a bunch of bolts in here holding it together. And I might even put a slight relief on the bottom of that, which I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do that or not. But yeah, send me some comments, some suggestions. Like I said, I'm very open-minded. But anyway, so that plate, or that part of the press is done. That turned out really well where I joined that together. There's no lumps, so, or offsets. That turned out really good. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Anyways, guys, that'll be it for today. I'm going to show you a little bit on my press here. I got it hooked up. I got a little piece of small, that's what, a 3-inch Schedule 40. We're going to give it a crush test. All right, hang in there, guys. I'm going to set it up. Okay, guys, we're going to give this a little bit of a crush. There's a piece of 3/16. I think it's a type of Schedule 40. So we'll get the ram down and put a hurt on her. Let's completely flatten this thing here. final crush. Press is working good. Here we go. Not too shabby. Something more to add to the scrap heap. Hey guys, so that's it for today. I'm gonna start on that plate maybe tomorrow. I'd like to get these two plates done. And guys, send me some comments. Should I heat treat these plates or not? I have no idea. They seem pretty hard as is, but I guess maybe heat treating them would make it a little bit harder and less flexible. But you know, I'm not 100%. I really never had to heat treat anything. But guys, send me your comments. I'd like to say thanks to all my subscribers, thanks to all my new subscribers, and we'll get some more junk done in the press. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.